situation to me is a no-go, and I'm gonna have to move on to the next bitch that I can, you know, see a little bit of innocence in, and see a little bit of maybe this bitch is trustworthy in. That's where I'm coming from.
For real.
Yeah.
That's real, my nigga.
Because if you're gonna trust that she's a down-ass bitch and she's not gonna cheat on you again, and you both have a pact, and you're both gonna say you're not gonna cheat again. You feel me? You're both not gonna cheat again because you both did it and you both got it one time. And I tell you right now, you got some animosity built up from her cheating. She got some animosity built up from you cheating. No matter what, it's gonna cause a lot of unnecessary arguments in the future, and it's gonna cause a lot of unnecessary drama that neither one of you have to deal with. Because you can both move on and find somebody that both makes you happy, that you ain't got no false trust in, and right now you both have false trust in each other for good reason.
What's so fucked up, Savage, is ever since God gave her the strength to help my father while he was bleeding to death, ever since that day happened, my nigga, I was loyal to her. But I still fucked two bitches because I was jealous. Because when she was in the hospital, she said hey to a nigga. And I thought she was fucking that nigga. I'm a naturally jealous nigga.
Me too.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Me too.
I'm insecure.
Me too, bro.
I'm insecure with myself, my nigga, because
Me too,
I
bro.
blame yourself for that.
Me too, bro.
You can't blame yourself for that.
But you know what? Let me ask you, and you ain't even gotta tell me. You ain't even gotta tell me. This is something I want you to ask yourself. What have you suffered from as a child? What have you suffered from growing up? Have you had a parent, a grandparent, a loved one that you've been able to fully trust? And if not, that answers the question of why you have that distrust inside your heart.
I'm gonna be real with you because you my nigga and Scorpion my nigga, and if y'all got a female up in this shit, I know y'all trust her too. My mama died when she was 9, when I was 9 years old.
You never experienced that full-on, you know, that unconditional love that a mother has to give. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I never learned what type of female I'm supposed to not fucking love.
And so all you've experienced is the bruteness of a father, which may have been either treating, I don't know your father, so don't fucking get me wrong and don't get offended. He may have been treating bitches like he don't give a fuck about them, or he could write them off and on to the next.
I'm just going to say this. I get the size of my penis from my father. My father's a minister. He's a preacher. So I know for a fact if I went through these problems, he went through the same thing.
Nah.
Well, that's not your problem.
And that's cool, bro. And you know, I love you, bro. And I don't know if you're buzzing and you're just trying to be funny, or you're just buzzing and you're just saying
I'm not even trying to be funny. What nigga want to tell you what size his penis is?
But that's not your problem.
No, but I'm trying to tell you exactly, babe. Thank you, my love. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweet ass motherfucker right here. Hey, that's not the problem. The size of your fucking cock ain't the problem.
That's how they act, bro. That's how bitches act.
I don't give a fuck. That's because you and me and everybody under the sun, and I'm gonna be honest, even myself, as a young motherfucker, bro, I done grown up like, you know, having, you know, damn, man, I wish my dick was the biggest on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done grew up with the fucking feeling of, damn, I wish my dick was bigger. And if you haven't, damn. Yo, damn, you feel me? Yeah, exactly. So my point is, you're a small percentage.
You lying to yourself trying to say that ain't the case.
You're at the movies.
Yeah, bro. You're lying, bro. You're lying. I didn't want to say it, Score, but thank you, my boy. You're lying to yourself. If you ain't never, no matter how big your dick is, you want a bigger dick, and if you don't, you're lying.
Yeah, it don't matter if your shit's fucking 8, 9 inches.
You don't give no fucks. You be fucking bitches for hours, bro, and you still want a bigger dick. It don't matter. These motherfuckers making pornos want a bigger dick too. You know why?
Hell no, it don't matter.
Because it's more publicity to these motherfuckers. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you right now, if you got a 6-inch dick, bro, and the bitch don't feel like your dick is big enough, then you fucking around with the bitch that might have fucked around too many times.
Exactly.
Right, because that's average. That's what the internet says.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's what the average is. The 6 inches is the average, and that's to keep it 100.
Average is 5. fucking they're studies.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. This whole bigger is better. Hey, this whole bigger and better movement. You know what that is? That's the porn industry trying to make you motherfucking feel motherfucking
make you feel insufficient.
Yeah, feel insufficient.
And
make you spend money on unnecessary shit. At the same time, make all these women in the world feel like they gotta feel fucking like they gotta get the bigger one, and really all their want is these dirty sluts to jump into the film industry. That's all they want.
That's all they want.
I think that a real chick
keep it 100, bro.
Isn't fucking looking for. That's not the person they're looking for.
You get you a younger bitch, a bitch on the younger side of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. You're 27 right now. You get a bitch 23, 24. You know, no, for real. Hear me the fuck out.
You need a young chick.
Nah, hear me the fuck out.
He just needs a good chick.
Yeah, you don't need necessarily a young chick. You need a good chick, but at the same time, I'm gonna just be 100 with you. If you want to rock a bitch's world, you feel me? If you hit the younger margin before she has any children, you might have more of a chance to be able to get her sprung.
No, because some women are gonna appreciate.
I'm serious, bro.
That he is.
Hey, don't lie, bro. Don't lie. It's serious like a motherfucker.
23, 24. She hasn't been rail on like that yet.
Exactly, Scorp. Can you get the bitch sprung?
Fuck yeah, you can get that bitch sprung.
If the bitch is sprung, I don't even gotta answer this myself because I'm already knowing.
Yeah, because they're young.
I'm already knowing, bruh. But somebody else answer this question for me. If a bitch is sprung, what the fuck is she gonna do for you?
You don't have to do anything else. She do all the fucking work. I'm not saying that that's what it should be, but she will.
Me and my chick.
Out of her way, do all the work.
Exactly.
She'll be like, yo, what's up? Let me holler at you. Let me fucking.
No, shut up. Me and my bitch had a joke. Me and my bitch had a joke at the very beginning of our relationship, right? This is what's fucking hilarious. And I'm gonna wake the whole YouTube up to it because this is fucking comical. I'm gonna tell you, one time we was fucking, right? You feel me? And I was done. And I literally was so tired because we had fucked so many times and so many different and so many days that I had fell asleep, but I was still awake. So I was talking while I was asleep and I woke myself up. Have you ever had that happen? You've been so tired?
No.
I've been tired.
Okay, so then you know what I'm fucking talking about. So then I start laughing, right? I start laughing. She's like, what the fuck? What are you laughing about? Not after, this is way after we're laying here, I'm holding her, we're tired as fuck, we're laying there, I'm passing out type of sleep, and she's passing out, and I just started laughing. I started telling her what I was thinking, and I said, bro, you know what's so funny? Those bitches that are so down. You feel me?
No, that's not what happened.
And she said, what do you mean?
That's not what happened.
I said, imagine if you fart and this bitch is sucking you off.
That's not what happened.
And this bitch started to gag. And you're like, yeah, bitch, that dick is big. Yeah, gag it out, bitch. But it's really because you got a stank ass fart. You feel me? She's just gagging because your fart stinky as fuck.
That's not what happened.
And
That's not how it happened.
I said, you know what? That's a down ass bitch right there.
No.
That's one of those bitches that love you. Not even, maybe not love you, but they're so down for you. They're willing to put up.
That's what the bitch is down.
They're willing to put up with the small dick. They're willing to put up with whatever. But because you done showed them the gleam in your eye, they done seen the glistening in your eye. You basically done got them with your sense of humor, got them with your fucking your swagger. You know
I think that
whatever exactly, Score.
When a bitch is too down.
They're sprung, and that's what
when a bitch is
too down. That's what sprung means. That's what sprung means.
None of that happened like you're saying that it did. But
man, chill the fuck out. These motherfuckers know my point.
Your point is right. When a bitch is too down.
When a bitch is too down, or the bitch is sprung off of what you done supplied her. That to me, my boy Tread, is the type of bitch you should fuck with.
And you know what? That's the type of bitch I had, bro.
No.
And then like I got jealous, and I would see her do certain things. Like I'm gonna tell you the first.
Nah, because she done fucked up. She done fucked up when she decided.
Your relationship is jaded.
She done fucked up. Yeah, exactly. Your relationship is played out. She done tried a different dick. And don't get me wrong, it could have A, been a bigger dick. It could have B, been she liked his sense of humor. C, been she liked his swagger. Whatever the fuck, man, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying. There could have been any number of things under the sun where this bitch has sprung off this other motherfucker more than you. Either that or, hear me, this is real. Hear me, my boy. This bitch done realized your weakness. I'm not gonna lie, you can fucking admit it or you can deny it. If a bitch done see your weakness, and this is something I heard before from a motherfucker spitting real game, bitches will cling to you like a strong branch. The moment a bitch done sees that you're weak and that fucking branch is about to break, that bitch will be on to the next.
And I believe that's really what happened.
So this bitch, I'm not lying. She witnessed you through a lot of weak stages. If she was a down bitch, she done seen you through family deaths. She done seen you through family survivals. She done seen you through your fucking most vulnerable stages. So if she was a down ass bitch, bruh, she'd be cool with you, and she would be one thou wow down for you to suffer through no matter what life struggles was if she was a real one.
For real.
But seeing as how she decided to sink to the fucking, and I'm not gonna lie, no matter what I say, you are gonna make your decision. I don't give a fuck. I can tell you the worst shit that the bitch done ever done on the planet. But if it's something that you done got the most strong feelings for, where you're personally able to sink yourself down enough to be able to put up with what she did with you, no matter what I tell you, you're still gonna go back to the bitch. And I don't got no fucking nothing wrong with you for that. You know why? Because your love is strong. You feel me?
Your decision
your love is strong, and this is your life. You feel me? This is your decision to fucking make. And I'm never gonna sit here and put this bitch down. All I'm gonna do is tell you my feelings on it and tell you what I feel like this woman is bringing to the table and what your future problems may be. So all I'm telling you is, you personally, if this bitch done sunk that low, where she is trying to like make you jealous or B, answer a phone while she's getting fucked, to me that tells me I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to disrespect her. I'm not trying to make you feel.
You can. It's okay.
No, because that to me feels like she don't respect herself and she's a fucking hoe.
That's true, and that's why I used to call her, bro.
Yep.
She don't respect herself and she's a hoe.
How can you respect a female that doesn't respect herself?
You can't. You can't. Because the moment you start to show that you respect this bitch that don't respect herself, it shows her that she can trample all the fuck over you. No matter how many dudes she fucks, no matter what she does wrong, you're gonna stand through it. And it's the same thing with the female. If the moment you show a dude your weakness and you show that you're gonna stand for it, you're gonna sit there while he fucks all these different bitches. He's gonna see your weakness, and if he don't respect you, he will forever disrespect you in conversation. He will never respect you when it comes time for you both to make a decision. He will forever cheat on you. She will forever cheat on you. You will never fucking grow as a couple.
That's what I needed to hear, bro.
I'm telling you, like I said, but no matter what I tell you, I don't blame you if you decide to stick with the bitch, because it's time spent, it's time wasted. But I tell you right now, if I'm gonna tell you from my heart and I'm gonna tell you from what I really feel on the matter, bro, if you waste time with this relationship, that's exactly what it's gonna be, my boy. It's gonna be wasted fucking time. You will never, and this is me maybe over speaking the matter. This is maybe me speaking outside of my boundaries. And this may be something that you can overcome. But from my experience and from my perspective, I would say there's no way you can overcome this. There's no way you can overcome this.
So don't feel
like it's time wasted. Feel like it's a lesson learned. It's an experience gained. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. You feel me, for teaching me this now rather than 10 years, 5 years, 3 years down the road. Thank you for showing me that this person and me ain't right for each other. And you go find yourself a real one, or fuck any bitch. You go find yourself, my boy. You feel confident in yourself. You find yourself something that you're happy with. No matter what any bitch brings to the table after that point, you're happy with your job. You're happy with, even if it ain't a job, you're happy with what the fuck it is that you're doing. You're happy with yourself. So no matter what any woman, any friend, any person outside of that is concerned brings to the table, you're still gonna be happy. If you lose them, if you lose them or you lose whoever at the end of the fucking day, it doesn't matter because you're still happy with what the fuck you're doing.
That's right.
Nobody else is gonna put anything in.
I'm going through some shit right now. I just fucking split up with some fucking girl that I've been friends with for fucking 7.5 years. Got emotionally involved and shit. Fucking started getting in a relationship and shit. I don't know what the fuck is up with the fucking bitch, but she fucking started tripping. She all of a sudden fucking blocked me off her phone and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't get in an argument. We didn't have an altercation.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
Don't know what the fuck's happening.
I hate
no
that.
idea what the fuck's happening. She fucking straight up blocked me and shit. And I'm just like, all right, well, you know what?
What'd you do? What? Nah, fuck that. What did you do? I know for a motherfucking fact you went to a different phone and tried to call that bitch and find out what the problem was.
No, that's what I did. I called her on my own phone multiple times, blew her phone up because I didn't realize I was blocked. And was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is her phone off the fucking hook?
Right.
Did she fucking turn the shit off?
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
What's going on? Got blocked. And I'm fucking tripping. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I called her fucking countless times and shit. And then when I finally realized I was blocked, I told her straight up, like, hey, look, you know, I blew your fucking phone up because I didn't realize I was blocked. I don't know what the fuck your fucking deal is. Don't know what you want from me. But, you know.
You know what?
But you know what? That's because that person is that weak.
She owes me fucking $1,500, and I was like, I need to get my money from you.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh my god, bro.
It's not even that. It's honestly not even that. Like,
Tell me.
This girl's got fucking plenty of money. Like, she ain't tripping on me.
Okay.
She's on some weird shit.
She knows that your friendship is more than that, and she don't give a fuck if she owes you money because you guys are beyond that. Go ahead, tell me what's up.
She's been my best friend. She's now again, I don't call her my best friend because she's not. My best friend is fucking Juice.
Of course, bruh.
But
hey, we all got our best friends. No matter how much time has gone by, we got our best friends, and nobody can replace those motherfuckers.
7.5 motherfucking years, dude. This girl's called me her best friend, and she blocks me off her phone and won't fucking give me any explanations to what's going on. I swear to you.
I feel like some people's feelings mean more. So when you get to a fucking point where you have a certain amount of feelings for a person, and they turn around and do some shit like that, that just goes to show that your feelings for her meant more to you than they did to her.
That's what I said to her. That's what I told her straight up. I said, I obviously feel a different way about you than you do about me. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
1,000%.
Any kind of fucking altercation with her. We didn't have any argument.
Did the bitch talk? Did she say anything? Did she have anything to say for herself?
Nothing at all. Not a
but you know what?
That shit like that.
In my opinion, let me just say.
Go ahead, because that shit really bothers me, bro. That shit really bothers me, bro.
I feel like they're so. A person like that is so weak-minded.
That shit bothers me, bro.
That they cannot even.
They don't know what it's like to fucking suffer through certain shit and to care that much about someone where they're not willing to lose them. They have to vocalize their feelings for that person because they so don't want to lose them. And that's exactly right. Nail on the fucking head. That is not. They're not strong enough. They're not strong enough to not try to lose you. They're so weak that they have to let you go because they don't know how to confront a problem within their self.
Exactly.
Within their fucking self.
I've been with a dude that did the same fucking thing to me two times. Yes, dude.
I feel that she was just like, something's bothering her. I don't have any idea what it is. I don't, to give you an idea, like now, I smashed that ass. Don't get me wrong, but there's multiple times where I was like trying to initiate sex and shit with this girl, and she like fucking went into some emotional state and was like, I can't do this. You're my best friend. I can't fucking do this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I already done.
Shit, that's why I went through in the relationship.
I'm like, you're fucking tripping. Like, what's going on? Like, we've already done this. what are you talking about? You can't do this.
Yeah.
And she starts tripping and shit. And I feel like she's such a weak person.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against her. I'm not even trying to talk shit. But I feel like it's just a situation that she's such a
Some
weak
people are just
person.
that way, yeah.
She can't confront the situation.
They don't
she
know
can't have a
exactly.
whole conversation with me about it.
Exactly.
And she fucking
To argue, to fucking spill your guts on the fucking table,
Absolutely.
dog, about everything that you're feeling and how much this
I'm-
motherfucking person means to you, where you're willing to fess up where you fucked up, you're willing to fucking talk to them about where you fucked up on, but this person is so fucking like in their own feelings and in their own mind where they don't even want to acknowledge or even fucking see where they could have fucking caused it or where they could have kept it going with the problem that you two have.
I feel exactly like that, and you know, fucking, I'm a big boy. I'm more than willing to fucking have a conversation about it. You know, like I said, she called me her best friend for over 7 years, and I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Like, we can't talk about this? Like, what the fuck's going on? So and I'm not even trying to get off subject, you know, to my fucking shit or anything like that. But all that my point is fucking to dread. You know, we're all going through it. Fucking these bitches be crazy.
Let me tell you something.
Exactly, bro.
Everybody's
Let
got
me tell you
their own
some fucked up
drama.
shit.
Nobody's fucking
None of this shit happened to me until I took my PlayStation remote from her. Because she got her own PlayStation. When I met you and Savage, I was on her PlayStation. Then she took her PlayStation from me. So I bought me one.
So you got your own. That's the
Right,
natural
and-
evolution of shit.
But then, like, I bought her a
You're
remote.
gonna buy your own, of course.
And she got mad because I took her remote from her because I paid for it. Because I'm like, hell, you cheat.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up when you start counting tallies on that level to be a thou wow with you, my boy. I mean, it's not to the point where it can cause extreme damage as long as you guys are both understanding that it's kind of childish and it's kind of on that level where you probably shouldn't do
But
it.
check it. And she took check it, before I got this remote for her,
So
she had a whole PlayStation.
You guys would still
And I
count
bet y'all on
tallies.
it.
So she took the PlayStation from
Yeah,
you. You took the remote from her. You guys are counting tallies back and forth, trying to see who can one up each other the fucking most.
He bought his own
And
shit.
that's what happened.
So at the end of the fucking day,
fuck this, I'm buying my own shit.
at the end of the day, are you wanting to feel guilty for killing her, or is she wanting to feel guilty for her killing you? I mean, that's the. I'm sorry. Hey, hear me out. That's the extreme situation. Now, if life goes on with you two together, you feel me? Now, at the end of the all, worst case scenario is you kill her. Worst case scenario is she kills you. Now, and that's going to the extreme. If you can stay with me on board on that matter. But what I'm saying,
hurting. You're saying
what
hurting,
I'm saying
not-
is
yeah.
hurting. You feel me? At the end of the day, is who can hurt each other the most. That's exactly what the fuck game you both started trying to play with each other. So at the end of the day, it seems as if, and you ain't gotta feel like motherfucker, and this is one thou wow with you, you ain't gotta feel like you done been hurt the most, because in life goes on, you can always fucking move on from it. There's no like not getting over the fact. But at the end of the day, to this point right now, she got the one up on you. You don't have to suffer no further than this. You don't have to get the one up on her. You just have to realize that's the stupid ass game you guys are both playing with each other. You need to give up on it and you need to move on from it.
It's time to write it off.
Yeah, you need to move on
Check
from
it
it.
as a loss
And
and
that's the
fucking
bottom
move
line.
on.
Don't
keep
continue-
throwing your
don't
money in
continue
the
further.
bed. Yeah, don't keep betting your money. Check it as a loss and then move on, because
Yeah, don't.
God is gonna put you in a situation that you fucking need to be
Okay,
in. So
you're
need
a
to trust
millionaire.
that.
You feel
need
me?
to trust
You're
that.
a millionaire. You done put a couple thousand in this pot. You may win thousands next time because you can be the highest bidder and you can be this and that. But you could also be the biggest loser if you continue on this motherfucking betting streak. You feel me? So all of a sudden you're a millionaire until you continue to place those bets, because you feel like when you at this casino or you're at this certain place in your life, you can make the bigger bet and you're going to end up winning. At the end of the day, when all's said and done, do you want to be the biggest loser, or do you want to cut your losses and move on and still be able to play the game? You feel me?
I think that the biggest thing that you're talking about too, babe, is like you have to understand that it's not all about what happened in your past, what you guys have dealt with, what
Yeah,
you
because
know.
I dealt with some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
and this woman right here.
And looking back and being like, you know,
shit.
I'm staying with you because of all this stuff that we've dealt with in the past.
Because I don't trust nobody, and she's had to suffer through
because
that.
of what she's done for you, or because of what you've done for her. That's not a good reason to stay together. The only reason why you should stay together is because of the future. And if you guys don't have a future, then there's no reason for you to stay together.
If you don't feel like you're gonna bring out the best in each other, there's no point in staying together.
Exactly.
If you don't feel personally,
don't stay together because of what you feel obligated to each other.
Nah, there's no obligation. Fuck you. If you feel like there's an obligation, bitch, don't owe me nothing.
Well,
But hear me. If I'm gonna speak as bluntly and as strongly as I can, and if I was even talking to you and we had an issue right at this moment, I would tell you, bitch, what do I owe you? I don't owe you nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just me being real to the homie G, and I'm telling him straight the fuck off. You don't owe her nothing. She don't owe you nothing. Write the fuck off.
Right.
Write it off, bro. Write it the fuck off. And if you want to hold on to it, you better let everything go. And you better hope that she's a strong enough willed person to also do the same and fucking write off everything you ever did to her.
And never bring it up again.
The moment you fucking show that you're not, and you start throwing something in her face,
and she does the same thing to you, it's all bad.
This is never gonna end.
Exactly.
This is never gonna end.
No, that's how I
Say
feel
that
right now.
again.
Even with
Say that
like,
again. The moment you throw something in her face, what?
The moment you throw something in her face, she ain't never gonna forget it. She's gonna know that you're never gonna forget it. She's gonna know that you're holding on to the past. And if she does the same thing to you, you know the same thing. She's never gonna let it go. You feel like, oh my God, I love this woman with all my heart, but she'll never let anything that I say or anything that I've ever done to her go. And it feels like it's a never-ending cycle, bro. It feels like it's a vicious cycle of frustration.
It is.
You feel me? It's a vicious cycle of a never-ending frustration that neither one of you can ever overcome unless you're both strong enough to feel deeply and loving enough towards the other person to say, I'm going to, no matter what you decide to do, I'm serious as fuck, hear me out. No matter what you decide to do, I'm gonna be the stronger person, and I'm gonna say, if you cheat on me 1,000 times, I'm never gonna cheat on you. And then if that person is strong enough to say, I cheated 1,000 times, this person still showed me that they're strong enough to stay with me, they must really love me, because that person may have suffered that much, right? That person may have suffered that much where they have to have cheated on you 1,000 times. You still stayed with them and showed that you was willing to put up with that. Willing to put up with that. At the end of the fucking day, when all's said and done, that person still has to put you through that. You still have to suffer through that, my boy. So you have to say, are you gonna A, be weak enough? Are you gonna A, be weak enough, or B, be strong enough? Because that's what it comes down to. You either are gonna A, look at yourself as a weak ass individual, and that's why you're willing to put up with this person that done cheated on you, or B, you're gonna be a strong enough person to put up with this person that's done cheated on you. And no matter what the fuck they say or do, you're not gonna let them go. You're not gonna let anything they say that tries to push you away, or any harm that they ever bring to you try to push you away. And you're gonna show that fucking person that your love means everything to them. And you're never gonna hold anything against them. And that unconditional love will then A, wake them up, or B, show them that you're so weak that they can do whatever the fuck they want to you.
I feel that second way that you just said with my situation, where I'm like, you know what? Fucking, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if you've been seeing somebody else.
Right.
Or what the fuck.
That's all we can feel as males, bro. That's all we can feel.
Be the deal.
Right.
But I still got that unconditional love where I'm like, you know what? If you were to call me right now and be like, yo, this is what was going on.
Because you fucking care,
this is
boy.
what I'm dealing with.
Then you gotta grab the bull by the horns.
Against this shit, I'd be like, okay, well,
nah,
I forgive you for that, and shit might not necessarily ever be the same.
Grab the bull by the horns because you love that bitch. Hey, Scorp. I'm not lying, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right fucking now, bro. I've been through a lot of pain and a lot of heartache, a lot of suffering in my fucking life, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now what you're feeling. You love that bitch, whether you want to fucking admit it or not, my boy, because I know you're one of those dudes that likes to fuck around, don't want to never admit shit. But you don't have to admit it to my boys on the YouTube. You don't have to admit it to nobody in here or me. But I'm gonna tell you what you're feeling. You love that fucking bitch.
At some level, I do. I recognize that.
You do. So you have to be strong enough to tell that bitch, cut it out, motherfucker. This is the only dick you're gonna take, you little bitch, and she's gonna love that aggressiveness, and she's gonna take you, and she ain't never gonna let you go because you continue to fuck her right, and you continue to show her that she means everything to you, and you're gonna fucking take that bitch by the horns. You ain't gonna let her go do nothing else.
I think, yeah.
You're my bitch.
I don't even know if it's. I don't know if it's that. Now the first part I agree with, where I'm kind of like, it's kind of an unconditional love situation. I don't know if I'm fucking.
Now that's you being nervous, that's you being scared, that's you being worried that she'll feel the same. And I'm not gonna lie, you don't have to admit it to me. You don't have to admit it to me.
I don't even know if it's that.
I know you don't know. I know this is gonna take a lot of thinking.
Deal with that. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck
exactly. That's because you're a strong motherfucker. You don't know if you should deal with that. So you don't know if you want to be that weak bitch or you want to be that strong motherfucker. Just like I was saying, whether you want to admit it or not, you still fall into either category. Either you want to be the strong one or you want to be the weak one because you love the motherfucker that much. Don't fucking lie right fucking now. Be 1000% to yourself. You ain't got to tell nobody in here.
No, I am. I thought about it a lot. Trust me. Like, I came to the conclusion where I'm like, you know what? I don't need this shit. But at the same time, I'm not fucking opposed to hearing her out either. I'm kind of just like, you know what? If you want to fucking tell me what's up, you want to tell me that you're seeing somebody else or that you had some fucking weird thoughts where you're just like, you know what? You can't fucking deal with it. I'm too close of a friend. This shit's getting weird for you or something or whatever the fuck the fucking deal is, like, which I really don't know. I'm open to that. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm good either fucking way. Like, I'm fucking stronger than that. I ain't gonna fucking break down in some emotional state. I ain't gonna fucking worry about it. I ain't gonna trip on it. I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. If you want to fucking come clean about whatever it is that's going on, whether it's that you were seeing somebody or you can't fucking deal with this because it's too intense for you or you're in too weird of a fucking emotional place, whatever the fucking case is, I'm just like, you know what?
There's a certain point and there's a certain restriction when it comes to that.
But wait, babe, I just want to ask you a question real quick.
Is either you guys are both strong-willed person. You guys are both strong-willed individuals.
I think I am more so than her.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's you being competitive with your strong spirit, and I
I'm not even really being competitive with that. I feel like she was a strong person. I feel like she's fucking at some fucking breaking point at this point in her life, though. She was strong. I will definitely say that she was strong.
They about crack, and then they fucking close off, and then you gotta tell the bitch I'm kicking down this fucking door. You know what I'm saying, bitch? You're not leaving me. You're not fucking. Because honestly, she may not be fucking around. She may just be working full time. She may be just trying to do everything under the sun to try to get her away from you, just to distance herself from you, because she's scared of the fucking potential future you may have.
No, it might be. And
we're talking about relationships
exactly
right now,
bro.
So that's what we're on right now.
And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's seeing somebody. I don't know if she's just fucking like, like I said, she stopped me trying to initiate sex before and shit, where she's like, I can't do this. You're my best friend. I can't do this. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've already been up inside you. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean you can't do this? Right.
Has he told her how he feels?
What the fuck, you know?
Have you told her how you feel?
Oh, she knows exactly how I feel, and I know how she feels.
But has he lately, like right now, made it very clear?
We all want to assume because we've shown this bitch and we've done
this. No, she knows. She knows you're not.
But really, have you told the bitch?
Like right now, has he said, "Hey, this is how I feel, and I want to talk to you"?
She knows exactly how I feel, and I know.
Well, then maybe she's feeling your weakness. Maybe she's feeling your weakness, my boy.
There is no weakness, though. That's the thing. Where she literally, like, no
I
shit.
do need to download that shit on my tablet in the car.
Which is like over a month and a half.
Dave the Otter, we love you, bro. PSN Camping. You're the fucking man. We love you.
We gotta stop the music.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I don't know. So with my situation, like, it's weird. Shit's really
download PSN
screen. But at the same time, I'm kind of just like, you know what? I'm a stronger fucking person than that. I ain't gonna fucking trip on it. Like, it is what it is. I'll fucking deal with it.
Nah, exactly, bro. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Just because you tell me some shit, you know, or whatever, and you may try to see what the fuck I'm feeling, or, you know, maybe you're trying to get some shit out in the open, whatever the case may be, never means I'm judging you, never makes me feel like I'm fucking, you know, I'm feeling like you're in any certain situation, whatever the case may be.
No.
Only thing I'm thinking is
looking for fucking approval or anything like that.
Exactly.
Because that's what's up.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. That's exactly where I'm coming from. That when I touch on something, that's exactly where I'm coming from, bro. So all I want to say is, you have to be strong enough. This is the only thing I personally have to really say on this subject. You have to be strong enough to show that bitch like you're gonna break through that fucking outer shell that this bitch is trying to prevent you from getting in, and you're about to fucking become closer than you've ever become, and she's about to become closer than you've ever become to any other person on the planet.
Either that or separate ways, which is what I've opted for.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, and I'm gonna just be honest with you because I've known you for so.
What I want.
I mean, I've known you for so long, though, bro. That I know that you're such a strong-willed individual. That even if that's not what you want, you're willing to accept that, and you can deal with it. You can go through with it.
Just hit the nail on the head.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not something that you need to deal with. That's not something that you need to suffer from. Because I tell you right now, rather that be now or years from the fact.
It looks backwards because on the PlayStation we haven't downloaded the thing to like switch it around.
Hear me out.
Yeah, thank you, Danny. Camping who will download it and fucking fix it.
You know, any length of time may pass, my boy. You're gonna think back to either you're gonna regret it because you didn't attack the fucking the person that you cared about and broke down that wall, or you're gonna fucking think back and say, you know what? Hey, that was a learning lesson. But I tell you right now, you never know what it's gonna be until you really fucking fully stress yourself and think about it. Like on some real ass level, you need to really fully think about it and say, what does this person mean to me? Because we can let anybody under the sun go and life is gonna go on. Life is gonna continue. But how would life play out if you were to stop saying to yourself, I'm going to be the more stronger person right now, and I'm not going to mess with that person that I love. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. How much do you gotta suffer before you turn to the fucking realization that maybe you should say, shut the fuck up to your inner strong self and say, I love this bitch. Shut the fuck up. Stop denying what we have. Open your fucking mind up to what we're going through, motherfucker. This is what I'm feeling. I know that this is what you're feeling. You're a bitch that's been hurt in the past. I'm not gonna hurt you. Shut the fuck up. Open your fucking soul up to who I am. We can grow together. And if the bitch is willing to fucking see what you're trying to do there and open herself up, then you guys can grow together. But if you guys ain't meant to be, man, then hey, whether you believe it or not, the Lord above has a plan for you, bro.
That's true.
I mean, to be honest, that's kind of where fucking shit is gone and where I'm at with shit. I'm just like, you know what? I've tried. I tried to talk to her. I tried to ask her what the fuck's going on. I've tried everything within my power and shit, you know, aside from fucking like terrorizing her, demanding an answer or some kind of shit like that, which I don't want to do. I've tried everything to fucking come to some kind of conclusion as to what the fuck happened or what it is. Like, we had no altercation, no argument, nothing. All of a sudden.
That's because as a dude with inside you, and this is exactly how I feel, bro, we want an instant resolution. We want an instant understanding of what the fuck is going through this person's mind. And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, this is no offense to anybody out there, whether you want to take offense, whatever, babe, I don't give a fuck. What it comes down to is on some real ass shit, bro. Women, bro, are weird, bro. Like, you literally can tell this bitch what you think, what you feel, whatever the case may be, and at the end of the day, when all's said and done, bro, like, she can take what you say, throw it in the fucking garbage, and it'll mean nothing to her, and it'll mean everything to you. You literally poured your heart and soul out to this bitch, and I don't know what's going on, inside your soul, and this is just me being honest from past experience.
That's true, because I did that same
And
shit,
it
bro.
could potentially
Like,
mean nothing to the woman, and at the same time show her your weakness. Depending on what the woman is and who the woman is inside her soul, she can take that for you being the realest motherfucker on the planet and she should appreciate you, or she can see that for your weakness and realize how to use and abuse you.
Well, now here's one of the things I
comes
will
down
say. Like, I'm not willing to show a weakness at this point. And what I've done is I told her straight up, I said, look, you blocked me off your phone, you're not acting right, you're acting weird and shit. All I want at this point is you pay me the money that you owe me and you give me all my belongings back and we'll both go our fucking separate ways, and that's it.
She don't want to do that.
She don't want to do that. She tried to fucking play games and she's like, oh, I don't owe you that much money because of this and this and this. And I was like, no, yes you do. You're going to pay me that money. And she blocked me again.
Sue that bitch.
It's not even that. It's not even that. Like, I don't even have to go there. Like,
nah, but that's the thing.
What kind of people I know, and she's probably scared, to be honest. She's probably like, oh, fuck, is he going to send some homies over here? Because she knows what kind of people I fucking ran with when I was younger and shit. Like, she knows goddamn good and well. And I bet she's probably sweating a little bit. But at the same time, she doesn't want to confront me. She doesn't want to fucking deal with the situation. And she definitely doesn't want to answer up to me as far as, like, what happened, what's going on, like, why have things gotten to this point,
hey,
that kind of stuff.
You motherfuckers touched on politics. I love you, bro. You're fucking hilarious. Because all I can do is laugh. Because if you're literally a neutral motherfucker and all you want is the best... no, this is fucking hilarious to me. If all you want is the best for the country, my boys, I mean, can we be on this side or can we be on the other? I mean, you can say if you want the best, you can be on this side. If you want the best, you can be on this side. But in all actuality, if we're open-minded, just like the console motherfucking wars, if we're so open-minded, we have to see the flaws between this, we have to see the flaws between that. And if this motherfucker over here during the debates before the presidential election says everything this and that and under the sun that you believe in, you can fucking bet your ass when they get elected, they're probably going to do everything ass backwards that you fucking believed in.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So just know, when you make your future fucking votes, I love you, man. I'm never going to fucking say whether I love this or I hate that or whatever, because I'm going to tell you right now, I could say I dislike Trump a lot in the beginning, but I could also say I'm so open-minded, I'm so fucking beyond open-minded. To the point where I've listened to everything he said. I've listened to this. I've listened to what he believes in. I've listened to the cause, man. And I can say, I believe in his cause. I believe in his cause. And I could also say that these motherfuckers over here that are doubting him, I believe in what they're talking about too. But I also understand when everything's said and done, these lollipops and rainbows that this party's trying to sell me is a lie. These lollipops and rainbows that this fucking party's trying to sell me is a lie.
Oh, yeah.
So then you have to see the blurred lines. Where you have to see these blurred lines and you have to bring them together and say, which is the lesser evil?
But that's the thing, is that is there a lesser evil? Because honestly,
this is the
there's a whole control aspect that somebody's in control that you can't even see. There's somebody in control that you can't even see.
And that's
so
what.
to pretend
how
that
fucked
one
up is
side is
that?
gonna make a difference from the other side is totally unrealistic, because someone is in control and it's going exactly how they want it to go.
Nah, but that's what's so fucked up about it. As a human being, and that's what's so. Excuse me. That's what's so hilarious. That Scorp is in here right now and he's like, bro, what are you touching on all this deep shit? But me and motherfucking, me and my boy, me and my boy Code, I'm talking about the other day when me and Code was talking on this level that I'm about to touch on right now. That goes to show you how me and Code were touching on all this deep shit on how this planet, this universe, this God, this person, this and that could mean this to whatever, right?
Some shit lately, I will say that.
But I would say at the same fucking time though, you then don't understand that if you don't know that the next 10, the next 20 years is fucking already planned in our life, dog. It's already like a fucking, it's already a fucking, this is already something that's known, you feel me? This is already something that is what it's gonna be.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? Then you have
thanks for lending me your ear and he took off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have to understand and you have to realize, bro, that's what life brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? If you're not understanding and you're not if you're not a motherfucker that's in the realization that like you next to have no control. Like if you want to take up arms or you want to take up motherfucking running out and rioting or not even necessarily rioting but protesting, you pretty much have more control that way. But if you're a person, you want to go vote, hope things go your way, think that all the politics and everything under the sun is going to change, everything in your fucking state, everything in your country, like, bro, like, I'm sorry, I love you, bro, but I'm gonna tell you honestly, you ain't got that much control, bro.
Fuck no, I don't got no control. You ain't gonna fucking offend me nothing with that.
I know, but some people don't, and I'm just trying to let people off lightly, you know, because some people think that they have control when they go and vote. Some people feel like, and I'm not trying to get you to not vote. Because I want you to vote. But at the same time, like it's a
lesser of two evils fucking decision. It always is. That's the problem with politics for me. Yeah. I don't vote sometimes just because of that. I'm like, well, my whole attitude is that, well, I can't put my fucking full support behind this fucking candidate. I can't vote for him. Simple as that, you know. Like Trump and shit, I didn't vote for him.
They tell you.
I didn't vote for anybody. It was a simple decision at the end of the day. You know, if I really had to if I was forced to make a decision, it's like, okay, I can vote for Hillary, who's a known criminal, and is going to try to take my guns and shit and do a bunch of fucked up shit. That's an easy fucking decision at that point, but at the same time, like, my morals make me think, well, Hillary's a piece of shit, and I fucking know that clearly, but I can't trust Trump either. Trump's a fucking wild card. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do.
Exactly.
So
we don't know. We don't know if Russia voted him in, and that's why he's president.
No, for real.
We don't know what's up.
I don't even necessarily think that's the case, but for real though, for real.
No, exactly. We don't know if that's the case, but at the same time, at the end of the day, when all's said and done, we have no fucking clue, right?
That's always my mindset though, bro. Like, if I can't put my actual support behind him, where I'm like, okay, I support fucking 90% of what this person's
I don't know if you're talking about me and my boy PSN Camp or what. But I literally didn't say nothing about Hillary. I didn't say nothing about Trump, nothing. But if you're talking about my boy here, I can see what you.
What's he talking about? Your woman's view is sexist.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you hate Hillary. Hey, I literally
talking shit to get a rise out of you guys.
No. I think he's maybe trying to touch on a fucking point, and maybe that's why he's trying to say that. But no, on some real ass level, like, I mean, to be honest, I never said I hated Hillary. I never said like anything from that perspective.
For some clarification for you, there, campaign fucking Scorpion hates Hillary. Let me make that perfectly clear. I do not like Hillary. I think that she's poison. I think that she's a fucking witch. She rides a fucking broom to work every day. I think that she would have fucking done a bunch of fucked up shit for this country. I think that she's a criminal. I think she would have fucked shit up. However, I don't necessarily think that Trump would have done a better job. And I don't know what the fuck the case would have been fucking between the two of them. Trump was a wild card. Trump was a completely fucking wild card. Like, he might have been alright. He might have been what we see right now, or he might have been a complete fucking shitbag where every single thing that I fucking thought that he did was just terrible. I didn't know, so I couldn't vote for either one of them.
Hey, but I'm gonna be.
The girl didn't say anything about
I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. I literally watched his interview the other day, and I also watched some of his debates and shit. And I can say some of the financial problems and things that he talks about that our country literally has dealt with, no president has ever presented to any other country. You know, to the point where we should be getting financial gain for the defenses that we're giving other countries that we're protecting. And I can just say that from that perspective. Literally, and like he said as well, if you're a weak country, you ain't got a cent to your name to give us for protecting you. We still want you protected. We're still gonna do, if we're the strongest and we're the motherfucking toughest motherfucker on the block, we're gonna do whatever it takes to protect you for nothing. But if you're a motherfucker, if you're a motherfucker that has prospered, you're a motherfucker that has made something of yourself, you literally are on the top or close to the top of the spectrum when it comes to motherfuckers on a financial top. You feel me? You're on the peak. I really would think to myself, like, why am I, just because I'm stronger than you, I'm gonna protect you for free? Like, it gets to a point where, like, yeah, you're struggling a little bit, I'm gonna help you out. But at the end of the day, when all said and done, like, you literally have all this financial gain from me doing what I've done for you. Can you show me a little love and appreciation with a little bit of financial gain as well?
But I think that, let's just be honest, dude.
Just wanting everybody to succeed.
He's just saying what everybody that is controlling him wants him to say. Just like every other fucking guest.
No, because but the point that I just now made proves opposite, does it not? The point that I just now proved proves opposite of what she had just said. Because if he's calling out China, if he's calling out all these countries for fucking literally not giving us any financial gain for protecting them. And you're right. That could be potentially their plan at the end of the day when all's said and done.
No, baby.
But at the same fucking time.
Let me just say, the reason why I say that is because if you rewind all the way back to when he was talking about what he wants, what his vision is, and then he changes it completely to what he feels like the majority fucking feels that he should feel. So it's not just him, and it's not just him. I'm not saying it's because of him.
You're aggressive.
I really feel like it's just whoever's the leader in control has to go with whatever the fucking majority fucking gain is, and he feels like is in the best interest of his fucking job at the moment. Just like if you were the fucking manager at a fucking company and you didn't want to get fired, what would you do?
Right now, that's what the problem with Nick Garner
That's if you ain't got no fucking heart. That's if you ain't got no guts.
He's like, oh, I feel this way, but oh, wait a minute, everybody else is saying this. Oh, well, you know, I'm open to discussion. It's like, no, dude, you just said how you feel about it.
Exactly.
How the fuck are you open to discussion all of a sudden?
Nah, you know what the problem is on that score? And let me tell you why that's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you why that perspective is fucked up. Because I agree with you. But because it's like no, because that is your perspective. Like, how are you gonna agree? How are you gonna say something and then disagree and then change your position? I agree with that, but then I also feel like it's fucked up from a person that has old school feelings, that has, you know, a certain type of vibe and a certain type of feeling to itself.
That's fucked up, dude.
I feel like it's fucked up that, no, I feel like it, in general, it's fucked up where you have a certain feeling on a certain notion, and because majority feels a different way, you feel like you got to change it to try to get people on your side, right?
That's Romney's thing.
Exactly.
It's not my thing.
I know, but you were touching on his shit. You were touching on what he does and what he feels and what all this shit.
Be like, oh, I fucking feel like, you know, just as an example or something, I feel like fucking guns are bad
but if you've spoken on a matter like, hypothetically speaking, gaming, you've been on plenty of gaming websites and you've spoken your mind, and majority has given you a thumbs down and they've disagreed with what you're saying. Does that mean you should
stand by whatever it is that I think?
No, exactly, and me too.
The opposite though. Romney's like, oh, I feel.
Me too, but how fucked up is it, bro?
Wait a minute, everyone else feels this differently. Let me.
Open-minded and understanding to what they're saying. At the same time, he still feels what he feels. It's not changing what he feels, but he also understands what somebody else feels. Does that mean that he has to agree with it? No. But that still means that he still understands what they feel.
He can understand, but when he feels a certain way, he needs to stick by that and not be like, oh,
exactly.
Wait a minute, let me fucking. You know, if he's genuinely feeling that way, it'd be a different story. But for him, Romney specifically, I'm just making this example. For him, it's like, oh, other people feel differently. Let me fucking bend on this issue or something. It's like, no, dude, when you feel strongly about something and you've already made your fucking position very clear, you stick by that.
And you know how strongly of a person that I am when it comes to my opinion, don't you?
Sure, absolutely.
I know you. I wouldn't say above all else, but I would say on a high level. You know how I am.
Oh, I definitely know.
So if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna feel a certain way, right?
You're not gonna bend. You're not gonna bend just because somebody else tells you some shit.
Exactly, my boy. But then you can also feel.
That's where I disrespect Romney.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, my boy. Because me and you are so on that level. We're so strong-minded. We're so strong-willed that me and you are on that level, and we can see eye to eye. But to touch on another level, can I touch on another level and you can see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, you can.
Because I'm gonna tell you, me and you are on the same level with that. I will never change how I feel. I'll never change my mind on it. You can hate me.
Absolutely.
You can hate me till the end of time, and I'm never gonna change how I feel.
Respect somebody more for holding their ground, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
What I think.
Exactly.
We have completely opposing positions or not. Somebody that can make a case and set an argument to their fucking state of mind. I respect that more than somebody that just says, "Oh wait, fuck, I'm wrong." You know, in some cases you're wrong, and I'm not saying you.
But does that mean? But does that mean on some real shit though? Hear me. Does that mean that, say for example, someone brings something to the table, or something is brought to the table that may open your mind to a different perspective other than your own?
That's the thing. That's a different story.
Now, when you're in politics,
Romney's fucking thing that brings other things to the table is that, oh, wait a minute, a whole bunch of people think otherwise.
But when you're in politics, as well as, let me touch on another. I watched a documentary of this chick that's a feminist on Netflix, and it's literally still on there. I can tell you motherfuckers what it is later. I don't know what it is right now, but it literally touched on this bitch was a feminist. Excuse my language. I love you. I love every woman on the planet. I literally still call my chick a bitch. But no, for real though. For real. I mean, but on the same level, right? This chick was a feminist. She made a documenting what it's like to be I forget what it's called now, a male activist. It was literally a group made up for male activists.
The opposite of a
feminist, right? So what did the feminists do? They literally tried to attack the fucking forefront of what a male activist was, which is trying to be hateful towards women, all this dumb shit, which literally was fake, non-existent, never existed, and literally was never a thing. Because if you know what a male activist was, it's literally a person that wants the even and the same rights that a woman has for a male. So a woman and a feminist, you can say they feel strongly and they want so much for women to have the same rights as a man. And I can battle with both of you because I want everybody as a human being to be equal, right? Right. At the end of the fucking day, this chick that made this documentary came to terms and realized that her belief in being a fucking feminist, and she had been a chick that literally had attacked being a feminist to the end of her fucking core. So that, when it was all said and done, she realized after she studied what it was to be like to be a male activist, she realized how fair / unfair it was to be a male, and how fair / unfair it was to be a female. So in other words, she's seen both ends of the spectrum. So then that's my question to you, my boy. Can you see both ends of the spectrum, and at the same time, when all said and done, be open-minded enough, to be understanding what it is to be on the other end from what you believe in?
For me, I definitely try to always put myself in that position with any argument, you know, and that sometimes it's easier than others,
right?
And sometimes it's definitely easier than others,
right?
But I always try to put myself in that position where I'm like, okay, let me look at this from the other set of shoes. You know, sometimes, like I say, definitely easier than other times, but with this particular situation, it's kind of like it's pretty easy to fucking put myself in.
Hey, yo. Scorp, hey, bro, don't get shit on no level. I'm gonna just tell you, PSN.
No.
We love you, bro. Hey, but we love you, PSN. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, my boy Camping, bro. There's no need to get offensive There's no need to get aggressive. There's no need to try to start offending people in this place, my friend. Because I'm going to tell you, if you're Canadian, you don't have to deal what America has to deal with as this man is your president. You don't have to feel what it feels like to be Hillary as your president. So, my friend, I love you with all my heart, my boy, but I'm going to tell you right now, you don't know, you have no right, and this is just me as a real open-minded person speaking from my heart. You don't have no real perspective to show no hate or no love to either side and be hateful. So you can think and feel whatever you want. This is a free country, you know. This is a free open chat, and I love to hear every side of things. I love to hear all the sides of things. But at the same time, what you have to understand is you don't have to suffer through what it is to be an American, to have this man, that woman as your president. And and I'm gonna be honest, even this man right here doesn't know what we're gonna end up suffering from Trump as our president. We don't know what we're going to suffer from to where it is if Hillary was our president. It's the same thing if you're a fan of a fucking sport and all of a sudden they sign your coach to the richest coach contract of all time, and he literally gets to make all the personnel decisions to who's on your roster, who you draft, who you cut, who you trade, whatever the case may be. If you're an open-minded individual, you're still on the same page with me, because if you love sports, I love sports.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm gonna be a realist on the subject. If you fucking don't understand the fact that you have no control, then me and you are debating something that's beyond my pushing you to understand me and you pushing me to understand you. I have no control just like you have no control.
What's up, Joe Kerr? Just like I said a minute ago, too, you know, as far as the discussion that's going on between a Royal Savage and I, or fucking Stacey X Live and I, or however you want to word it, you know, it doesn't have anything to do with one or the other of us supporting either party, you know. I don't fucking necessarily completely approve of Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Exactly.
Any stretch of imagination. I'm definitely not a Trump supporter. I'm not like, oh, fucking Trump's the man. Trump is the best man for the job. He's putting in work. He's the best fucking guy.
If you feel like we have control, you're wrong, my boy, and I love you. We
definitely don't have control with Trump.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro.
What I'm trying to say is, like, between him and Hillary...
Hey, if we had control, would Bernie Sanders not be in the fucking office?
If Bernie Sanders was in there, I probably gave him my vote over England.
Nah, but real shit. If we had... No, but my point that I'm making is, if we was in control, Bernie Sanders would be in office. Why? Because he had the people's votes. So if I ain't got no points to prove other than that, if I have no point other than that to prove, if you do your homework and you research it and you look it the fuck up on Google or every other platform under the sun, the people voted for Bernie Sanders. The people voted for Bernie Sanders, and he still didn't get into fucking office. You know why? Because the delegate vote rules all. And if you're fucking blind to that, I love you anyway, but you don't know shit. And I have to be disrespectful. I have to be disrespectful when it comes to that.
The government is in control of corralling you into where it's going to go.
I'm not going to say shit other than that. I'm going to let everybody else fucking talk for the moment.
If Bernie had any chance whatsoever of actually gaining the candidacy, you know, if he was the person that was on the ballot that was going to be the fucking most possible candidate that could have beat Trump, that could have beat Hillary, there's not too much doubt in my mind that where I don't necessarily think that he's perfect by any
Hey, Jelly Jungle, much love, boy, much love, Jelly Jungle TM. I love that originality. He could have been the guy that I voted for and been like, well, you know, I can put the majority of my support behind this guy. It just so happened to where it was like, well, I can't really support Hillary because she's a criminal. She's done a bunch of illegal shit, everything from fucking Watergate to Benghazi. There's a bunch of illegal stuff that she's done. Hey, Jonah, hit that sub button, boy. We're literally on political talk right now, but we'll be on gaming shit. We'll be on everything under the sun. So it's fucking hilarious how we were on gaming talk. We literally had like close to 30 viewers. We hit the fucking political talk. We lost a lot of viewers. And then now all of a sudden we're on the political talk, and everybody that wants to be on the political talk then jumped in. So now we're close to 20 viewers again. I mean, this shit is funny to me. Because I tell you right now, no matter what you, I, or him, or the next motherfucker has to say, bro, I'm so open-minded. I'm never gonna close you out. I will never close you. If you can show me that what you're saying is factual, and what you're saying is so real, bro,
I absolutely agree.
I will never disagree with you, and I will so admit it to the end, bro.
I just feel like, you know, Hillary, I know was a criminal.
Yeah.
She fucked up on Benghazi. She fucked up on Watergate. She's a fucking criminal. Plain and simple.
Dave, the honor, you're fucking great. Joker.
Hillary is a criminal.
BS Camping, we love you guys.
Trump was an absolute wild card. Did I think Trump was going to do an amazing job? To the point to where I'm like, oh, I gotta put my support behind him. I'm gonna fucking vote for him.
Hey,
absolutely not.
Hey, but hear me though, bro. Did you vote?
I don't think that Trump was amazing. I didn't. I couldn't. I could not. I could not vote because I could not support Hillary and I could not support Trump. If Bernie had been able to overcome the masses and been to the point where he was able to actually be
That's what's fucked up. Thank you, baby. That's what's fucked up. That's what's fucked up, my boy, because you done hit the fucking nail on the head. But can I also touch on that?
Wait.
Bernie Sanders won the people's vote, right?
Let me just explain why. Because when you're voting for the candidates and the people are going to vote, the delegates who are in control of the government get 2 votes to every one of my vote. So if you're a delegate, which when you're in the government, you get more votes than what I get. So the people who are on the Democratic side...
If you're a delegate, you get paid to vote, in other words.
No. So the people who are in the government on the Democrat side, they voted for Hillary instead of voting for Bernie, even though the people, even people who are on Trump supporters, supported Bernie Sanders more. They voted for him,
Dave.
But because of the delegate government voters outruled the people's vote, Hillary Clinton got to be the fucking Democratic
Hey, that's what's so great about this channel. Hit that sub button, bro, because we'll change subjects in a heartbeat.
Hillary Clinton got to be the Democratic Party, and then that lost it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing, Scorp. That's the thing is any news outlet that you believe in, bro, you better check your motherfucking outlets. You better check your sources. You better check what the fuck it is that person believes in and what they're trying to get you to believe in. Because if you check world news and they're willing to talk about U.S. shit going on,
Fox, ABC,
bro, world news. What is that? BBC keeps it 1,000.
Whatever it is that they want to push it.
Nah, but have you watched BBC?
Sure.
BBC pushes the realness. BBC pushes the realness.
Okay. Perhaps more so than the others, but they're still whacked out. They still have their own agenda.
I mean, you gotta know every news outlet is controlled by somebody. So if you're not a person that takes shit that's being said with a grain of salt, bro, then come on, you're too easy to manipulate.
I take everything with a grain of salt.
Exactly. You have to do your own research and what the reality is.
Well, I can't put my support behind Eddie, I'm not going to vote. I will say, okay, if it was Ron Paul, a constitutionalist that's strictly going by the Constitution, and that's where he makes a decision, I can put my support behind that.
Exactly.
That's about it.
But now, hear me the fuck out, though. This is what I wanted to touch on before she even started talking. What I personally wanted to say was, say you put your fucking vote behind Bernie Sanders, right? And that's something that I even wanted to do at the time. He's gonna literally give every fucking future generation beyond us the opportunity to go to college and get a free education. Who doesn't want that, right?
Sure.
Thank the Lord, man. Thank God. Thank Jehovah. Thank mother effing everybody under the sun that you believe in, right? But, thank you, Scorp. Thank you. But, in doing so, and I was for this at the time, but I never thought of it at the time either. What Trump may be doing right now might not be favorable. But at the end of the day, when all said and done, is he literally, I mean, it's almost like you think of a franchise or any sports franchise under the sun. They get rid of all your top dollar players. You're pissed off at them. But then when you, 2 years, 3 years later down the road, when you got a cheap squad and you literally got all these good ass players on your fucking team and you're like, wow, they're all on rookie deals and you're winning championships and shit. You gotta think.
Having to find these hillbilly cousin doctors.
You gotta think to yourself, bro. Like, damn, should I have voted for Bernie Sanders that like opened the door for everybody to be on the same page and have a college education? Because let's be honest with ourselves. Does having a college education mean you're gonna be successful?
Hell no.
Man, fuck no. And if whoever told you that, bro, that means they believed in you enough to tell you they wanted you to go to college, but they were fucking in denial themselves. So I'm gonna tell you right now what I just seen the other day. If you want to be a successful motherfucker on this planet, don't have a kid, don't get married, motherfucking go to fucking school and finish that shit. And literally, you'll be the middle of the pack, which means you're not going to be the lowest of the spectrum, but you're literally going to be on a spectrum where you can make money decisions, you can make money moves, and you can fucking profit off of shit at the end of the day when all's said and done.
I think that you just have to be motivated in yourself. You have to be self-motivated.
Yeah, you can be self-motivated, but at the end of the day, if you love somebody, bro, and you got all this different type of shit invested, I mean, everybody's situation is different.
Why don't go Stormy Daniels his dick then? It sounds like you can't come up with any kind of logical argument.
Bro, PSN camping, dog, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Because to me, exactly, that's hilarious. Because to me, if you're trying to get a rise, this is not me giving you a rise. This is me trying to be open-minded.
No, it's not.
This is me trying to be open-minded to who you are as a person.
And all that shit.
This is me trying to be open-minded to who you are as a person, which means you don't have to deal with it, so you can talk your shit and laugh it off, and it means nothing to you, which is probably the case. But end all be all, on some real ass, if you want to be open-minded and you really want to talk about something, you should really feel like at the end of the day it has an effect on you too. Because rather you feel like it's our country, no matter who's in charge of our country or who isn't in charge of our country, you know damn well if you're a smart son of a bitch, it can have an end result on who the fuck you are too. Because I tell you right now, we get a motherfucking... No, I'm serious. We get a war-happy son of a bitch in our office and we say, what the fuck has Canada done for us lately, you little bitch? We can take your bitch ass to fucking war instantly, and then what's that gonna mean? Your pussy ass is on the front lines, and we're gonna end up sniping your pussy ass down. What does that mean?
Let me tell you what that means real quick.
Go ahead.
What that means, if we were to fucking say, Canada, yo bitch ass, what have you done for us lately? We're gonna fuck you up. Take your shit. That basically means that we're gonna fucking attack a country who has less than the population of California. Now that's a fact for you. A country, a large country, the second largest country in the fucking world that has a lower population than the state of California.
You didn't win no World War II, you dumbass bitch. You don't know your history, stupid.
Their shit.
I'm serious. Man, fuck out of here, dude. I'm not getting off this shit. I'm still feeling cool.
If we want to fuck up Canada, we're going to take their shit. We're going to fucking...
And that's the exact point that I was making. No disrespect to Canada. Hey, somebody can watch this video from 10 years from now and know that I mean no disrespect to Canada. Like my boy is saying. Exactly. Like my boy is saying though. If we're in a situation, just like I was saying earlier, where if we're in a situation to protect you, or any little baby decision that we make can affect you, if you don't realize that, then damn, bro, you got a lot of growing up to do. That's the point that I'm making. If you don't realize any decision that we make and any person that we decide to vote into office can affect Canada, can affect any fucking world, any city, any country under the sun in the world, then you must be small and beady-minded. Because I'm serious. If you don't realize that a fucking decision that any country, any fucking person on the planet makes can affect you, I, or the next motherfucking individual, you're crazy. That's like saying your auntie was just in that motherfucking Las Vegas shooting. You're from fucking Norway on the other side of the fucking world, and your auntie just so happened to be in Las Vegas in the United States and she gets shot down. That's like pretending like it's not going to affect you. Come on, bro. That's being so close-minded.
Let's sum it up real simply. We can sum it up real fucking simply right here. I've been eating a lot lately, okay? Now, that said, I take shits that are more significant than anything that fucking Canada has to contribute to the conversation.
Hey, Coachism, we love you, Coachism. Thank you, bro.
That are so big that Canada can't even compare. Let's fucking keep it real.
And that's the thing, PSN. We mean no disrespect, but we're literally being honest. Hey, 1000%. Do you love China because we literally buy Sony products, right?
Right?
I'm going to be honest, and I'm speaking for you because I literally feel like I can do that at this moment. I buy Sony products, you buy Sony products, we love China, right?
That's Japanese, isn't it?
Even though Sony's based out of Japan, you know that shit's from China.
Same shit, right?
No, it's not the same. They're two different countries.
It is! He just said it is!
Countries.
Fuck you, it's the same thing!
It's not!
It's the same thing.
That's like saying America and Canada is the same thing because we're both
That's
white.
nothing alike! No, but the point that I'm fucking making though, fuck you for getting me off track. The point that I'm making is, bro, you feel me? You got me all off track now, woman.
Man, you fucking got yourself
No,
off
you got me off track when you start trying to talk your shit. What the fuck was I trying to say, Scorp? Fill me in. Bruh, Scorp, what was I trying to say, bro?
How's she gonna fucking off track you like that? You're trying to say that we fucking... You know, we support
what I was trying to say is, hey, if you think of the number of how many fucking Chinamen are in China, right?
Oh
They can overpower us to the end of time, right? Can you be honest with ourselves, Scorp, if we say that? If they bring all their manpower together, they can outpower us.
The most populous country in the world.
Exactly. They can fucking outpower us. Exactly what Scorp is trying to say. That's my exact point. Now, if Canada is going to turn around and be honest with their self, if the U.S. decides to pull all its manpower together, we can fuck you up. So, I think that's the point that we're trying to make right now. If China really wanted to fuck us up, they'll pull their manpower together and they'll fuck us up in the U.S. Seriously. And I'm not in denial of that. I'm willing to fucking realize I can woke up. I mean, that's just me trying to be, you know, layman's terms for hearsay. I mean, I'll wake the fuck up. I got a fucking Chinaman fucking assault rifle in my face, bruh. As an American, I can understand that. I can realize, hey, you know what? They got more people than me. They got the manpower. I can wake up in America and that's just what I have to suffer through. You know what I'm saying? That's just a realization of the fucking situation.
It's common sense.
Common sense, bro. Now, if you decide to turn around and bullshit yourself and say that America could literally take like a quarter of it, we take all our okey doke ass motherfucking, you know, low IQ ass individuals and we take our ass over to Canada, just a small percentage, we'll still outnumber your ass.
What's this guy talking about? Canada beats USA? You mad? In what way does Canada beat USA? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, all I can do is laugh at that. You know why? Because if you're trying to be a troll, I'm not laughing at you. I'm literally laughing.
No, he's definitely trying to be a troll.
Hey, I'm laughing, dog.
Explain in any way. There's one way I can do it. Canada can beat fucking USA in the production
in the maple syrup game. In the maple syrup game. Hey, did you say that shit, Scorp?
I did say that.
Bro, if Canada's gonna beat us in anything, it's gonna be in the maple syrup game, bro.
I got one other way.
You'll beat us in the production of maple syrup. You beat us in the production of maple syrup pops. You put that maple syrup on a wooden stick, you drop it in the snow, you sell it to the motherfucking local kids. You'll beat us in that game.
I'm gonna give him one other thing. There's one other thing.
Hockey. You're right.
Okay, well, I wasn't even thinking about that. Maybe there's two other things.
We have hella good hockey teams.
What I was gonna say.
Hey, you know what? That's damn true, babe. But a lot of them have come from Canada, so I have to give my boy PSN props. And that's just me being open-minded. A lot of those motherfucking Canadians that are on these U.S. hockey teams are from Canada. Now, the ones that aren't, I don't know enough players to say, you know what, this American, that American, this American, that American could beat this entire American team versus a hockey team. I don't know enough players. You feel me? If we were talking football, and we had a larger percentage of Canadians playing football, I would be able to compare the two. But since we're talking hockey, if we're talking hockey, I couldn't say that, you know, Canada couldn't beat us, because from what I know, Canada would whoop our ass in and probably some hockey as well. But if we're talking American football versus Canadian football, American football about to dominate them cheeks, no doubt.
I'm gonna try to be humble here. I'm gonna say one thing for Canada.
So he said Canada, but I said another U.S. sport. Go ahead, my boy.
Oh no, he said Canada.
He said Canada on the hockey game.
There's one other thing that Canada may be able to beat the United States in. And I say may.
Bacon?
Okay?
Bacon?
Canada holds, held. They do not hold currently. They held the record for the highest fucking, I don't know how you word this shit. They held the fucking record for the sniper that had a fucking kill from the fucking highest distance. Or the longest distance, rather.
Oh, they got a sniper that's an OG that's willing to... Okay.
Yeah, they have a sniper.
Hey, that's respectable, you little bitches. That's respectable.
I'm trying to be respectful and open-minded to even say that.
Hey, my chick just pointed out another one, Scorpio. You ready for this?
What you got? The highest.
The healthcare game. The healthcare game. They got us.
That's just free healthcare.
Nah, they got us on that. We're gonna be honest. They got us on that.
Okay, yeah, they got us on that. They might not have the world.
Because Norway.
Yeah, I know, right? Because doesn't the UK offer the same shit?
Norway and other countries.
You're Canadian, is that correct?
How the fuck? Hey, real shit. I know you're limited on your type of fucking digits. You know, the number of fucking spaces you can type out in a message. But on some real shit, PSN, fill me in on how you feel like motherfucking you won us World War II, you fucking clown. Because I tell you right now, even we didn't win World War II, you fucking idiot. The Soviet Union did, and if you don't know that, you're a clown. So tell me how you feel like. And I'm not even mad. I just know my U.S. history and I want to call an idiot on what I fucking feel like I need to call an idiot on. So please, I love to know my history on the U.S. and how the fuck we became the most fucking dominant country with our money game. I fucking have seen the men who built America. And I've also seen the real life history, motherfucker, on Netflix of the fucking American history. And I know for a fact, we do as Americans, and just like any country, we're not just to blame and we're not just at fault for this, motherfucker. Every country tries to consider themselves and tries to own themselves as heroes in the history books. We're not the only ones, you little bitch. But I tell you right now, if you know the real history, you'll know that the Soviet Union saved the world, you idiot. Not just the U.S., you fucking clown. We may have been known as the winners because we showed up late and we decided to show our muscle at the last second of what we could do. We decided to flex our shit and everybody believed us at the end. We were the winners. But in all actuality, as a united fucking country, as a country that believed in themselves and was willing to give up all their silver, all their gold, the Soviet Union saved the fucking world from Germany, you idiot. So tell me you don't know the difference, motherfucker. Tell me you don't know your world history, because I do.
Yeah, why would you want to give fucking Americans a dirty licking, dude?
Bro, I literally have like ADD or ADHD. If I had went to the doctor when I was a youngster, they probably would have told me with my shaking knee and my, life of the party ass actions during the class, I probably had some ADD or some ADHD. I don't give a fuck. I'm not ashamed to admit it. So yeah, I shake my knee. But in all actuality, your little pussy ass is trying not to fucking acknowledge the facts that I'm giving. And that's why your fucking stupid ass is trying to fucking turn around what I'm saying and give dumb shit facts that aren't even real facts to try to counter what I'm saying. If you listen to what I'm saying, everything I'm saying is facts. If you're an open-minded individual, you'll see that. If you're a closed-minded fucking idiot, you're going to continue to try to rant on and say things that have nothing to do with the subject at hand. And at the end of the day, I'm going to say, ha ha ha, you're a fucking little clown-ass troll, and you're not going to change my channel, you're not going to change my mindset, because all I'm going to do is give my viewers the true facts and the true reality of the subject at hand, which is the Soviet Union deserves more than what they're fucking given for World War II. They saved the world from Germany. Because they decided to come together and put all their fucking silver and all their gold on the table, melt it down, create fucking bullets, and say, fuck you, Germany, we're gonna fuck you up. And that's exactly what they did. And they fucked Hitler up and sent him off running away.
Mother Russia.
Baby, I'm ready.
In Mother Russia.
Exactly, Joker. Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't trying to say that we want no fucking wars or anything. I'm trying to ask this bull.
That's funny, PSN, bro. Like,
I win.
Nah, fuck that. It's really funny because
you're a clown.
He wins because he's just a troll. That's what's so funny. Once you got to the point that I'm at, bro, that goes to show you I'm light years ahead of you, boy. I've been doing that same shit you've been doing motherfucking 2 generations ago. I've been on N4G.com trolling all those 360 clowns. Right. Shit has been funny to me. So you can say bye, you little pussy, but you better get on Netflix and watch that True American History, and you might learn something, you fucking clown. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I taught you something. I love you guys. I'm gonna make myself a drink. I'm not going nowhere. My baby's right here. She's still gonna talk to me. I need myself a drink right now.
Man, just drink mine. I don't want it.
I'll have my drink.
Your shit's all watered down. Look at you. You got no ice in that.
I win leg shaking cousin fucker. Says.
That's hilarious. Like I said, bro, that's so unoriginal. You know how many, bro? Score.
He didn't even make an argument to his case.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Score. That's what's so funny is how many times have I murdered these dudes that haven't even touched on the subject at hand? It's too easy for me.
Again, I got nothing at all.
Bruh, this shit.
Just put it in your
This shit is too easy for me, bro. It's too easy. It's so funny. It's so funny and it's so easy for me, bro.
The fuck? You can't just win something because you say so.
You didn't, yeah, bro. Hey, Bader, I love you, bro. I laugh out loud myself, too. Hey, open your legs, Fox Lady. Hey, hey, I tell you, if I was watching this stream, I'd be saying the same shit because I'm a freaky motherfucker myself. Hey, open your legs, you little hot bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna front. I'm 31, but I'm gonna still fucking approach shit as if I was 18. Like, man, that's what I would say too. Hey, bitch, open your leg. Let me see them big tits. You feel that? Hey, that's the type of shit I would be saying because I'm a freaky motherfucker. And if someone tried to confront me about it, I would laugh and be happy about it. Like, oh, say something to me. I want you to confront me about wanting to see some titties.
That you wouldn't just be a fucking Canadian and like try to make some kind of argument without any kind of.
Oh, I would laugh. I would laugh and say, ha ha ha. Thank you. This is what I've been waiting for all day.
This Canadian right here, he's just saying some random shit thinking that he fucking.
Nah, homeboy said bye, bitch. Who says bye, bitch, when they didn't let every point that they ever tried to make in this entire chat room proven wrong? And then they literally didn't even try to counter it. They turn around and say bye. You lost the argument, clown. And I'm an American and I have no problem with pointing out factual shit. If you have a problem with saying factual fucking shit on this planet, then you don't want to hear the truth. And if you don't want to hear the fucking truth, bro, I'm sorry. You gotta turn around and take the the red pill, boy. You feel me? You gotta take the red pill. Now, if you want to know the truth, bitch, you turn around and take that blue pill. If you want to take that blue pill, you'll subscribe to this fucking channel. Because that's all we're going to do is deliver the fucking truth. If you want to know the realization of shit on life, you feel me? That's what we're going to do. I believe the red pill was the motherfucker that makes you stay in the ultimate reality where you continue to fucking... Maybe it's the opposite.
That's what you were saying, and then you said take
who gives a fuck? Anybody? Hey, but real shit. If I'm waking anybody up,
all your fucking Canadian audio shit, like what you got?
Hey, Scorp. If I'm waking anybody up on the blue pill, red pill scenario, even if I'm wrong on which one is which, you still had that light bulb go off in your mind today.
Okay.
Right.
Because if you turn around and you watch that, I believe it's called the Red Pill. Hey, if you turn around and you watch that shit called the Red Pill on Netflix, I believe it's a feminist approaching the male activist scenario, and you can see the realization and the realist of what it is to be like a feminist in a fucking male activist fucking world.
Right?
You know, and so, and at the end of the day, when all said and done is, you don't have to be either or to understand what I'm saying. But what I mean by that is, you have to be the ultimate open-minded individual to be able to watch that, right?
When you take a red pill versus a blue pill, you got two fucking options.
Hey, love you, Joker.
And you can fucking know the truth and know what's really going on and accept it. Or
that's the blue pill? That's the blue pill?
Know what's up? It is.
Exactly. Exactly. Is that what I said?
A fucking server farm. Hooked up to a machine. Being sucked on.
Yes. Like the red pill keeps you in the sheep world where you continue to think and imagine everything that everybody says in this fucking news outlet or in this fucking world right now wants you to believe. The mainstream media, anything that they say, you're gonna believe it. If they say something that fucking, oh, this motherfucker done sucked the male's dick, you feel me? And then you turn around a week later and they say, nah, I was lying, April Fools. You probably didn't even read the April Fool's part. You probably just read this man sucked a dick. So 10 years from now, you're going to be like, so-and-so sucked a dick. And then it's going to take your friend fucking Jeffro being like, nah, bro, he didn't suck a dick. You didn't see that article a week later talking about like it was April Fool's? It was an April Fool's joke. So-and-so didn't really suck a dick. But the whole point that I'm making is you're going to believe everything that you first read. You're going to believe everything that you first off read.
Camping is not going to respond now.
Nah, because homeboy said bye. The pussy, I already expected him to leave, my boy. He lost. He lost the argument. It was really like, haha, I trolled enough here. I got enough laughter out of it. I'm on to the next.
It was hard. I trolled enough. I'm going to go jerk off now.
I'm on to the next. I'm going to go watch some dudes masturbate. Haha.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to watch some Pornhub and masturbate. Yeah.
No, I want to watch males masturbate. My name is fucking PSN Camping King.
Oh, he does.
I want to watch males masturbate because my name is PSN Camper King.
I want to see male penetration.
Because my name is PSN Camper King. Yeah. Hey, I love you, Vader, bro. Hey, I get on fire, bro. Hey, I get on fire often, bro. And when I get on fire, I tell you right now, I'm just trying to push my point across. If you disagree and you can prove your point, I'm such an open-minded person. I'll listen to it, and you can convince me otherwise as long as your points are proven.
If somebody can defeat me in a fucking debate, I will give them points.
I love it. Do you not, bro? I love it when someone defeats me as a fucking at a debate because I'm like, oh my god, I have so much more to learn. I love it.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, oh wow, I really fucking actually.
I'm with you because I'm trying to open your eyes up. I feel like maybe I can learn this, but I can win this war of convincing you that you're wrong. That's why I'm still with you. Like, this motherfucker's gonna learn one of these days that everything I'm saying is the realest.
Alright, Joker, that's cool, bro. Have a good night, man. Do what you gotta do.
Hey, yo, Joe Kerr, bro. Hey, thanks for the sub, my boy. I appreciate you fucking being here, pimp. That's fucking great. Hey, we'll see you next Friday, my boy. For real, for real. Bader, you're the fucking best, bro. We're kicking it. You feel me? I'm over here drinking my drink.
Anybody, I'm drinking too. If anybody's got a fucking valid argument to make, a valid debate to have here.
I'm so waiting to hear that because
what it is.
Shit, I'm ready to go on another rant.
Subject.
Bro,
bring it on, Mike. Let's hear it.
I'm so ready to go on another rant. Can you please prove me wrong? Can you please say something opposite of anything I've said and prove me wrong? I'm so ready to hear it.
I agree 100%. If somebody can bring it forth, I would love to hear it. Open my mind. Please, somebody.
What's that shit called? No.
Begging you.
What's that shit called? April, that fucking Evil Genius. Hey, have you guys watched that Evil Genius on Netflix?
Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
She's going to bed. How's she just gonna go to bed?
Dude, you guys are fucking. I'm tired, motherfuckers.
Bruh.
You know what time?
Tired? Come on, you got more energy than that. It's only 2 something.
Is it only 2?
Yeah, it's only what is it? 2.
Yeah, this motherfucker took a nap earlier talking about that. I'm gonna take a nap so that way I can stay up.
Come on.
I stayed up till 2.
You gotta chill.
Motherfucker, can you even say a word? Like, I've been talking this whole fucking time.
You're on your fucking yelling, loud-ass fucking rants. Nobody fucking can get it.
Everybody loves my loud-ass rants. That's why they're here. At the same time, they're here to see your pretty ass, too. I want to hear it. Touch on a subject you feel strongly about, because we're all ready to hear it.
We need your input on this. We need some female perspective on things.
Female perspective on fucking what?
On anything you want to touch on that I've said today. Hey, is this not a real strong feminist moment? This is a feminist movement to the point where has she listened to anything these males have said this entire time? This is a test. This is a fucking test.
I don't know if she was.
Have you listened to anything these males have said this entire time? Or have you just been sitting here looking pretty? Because we all know you're pretty. I know you are.
Say something contradictory.
Have you said it? Exactly, Scorp. Can you say anything? Can you say anything on what you feel about the subject? In a chauvinist piss. I'm just playing.
Do you want me to take a negative side of what you're saying? Or
Lick that oyster, werewolves. And sub to the fucking channel, my boy.
You want me to take a negative standpoint of what you're saying, or to agree with?
Hey, werewolves, you know I ain't boring, my boy. Otherwise, you wouldn't have stuck around long enough to make a comment, dog. You're trying to get me to get lively out here because you're interested in how entertaining I am. And I love you, too. Hit that sub button. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, so... First of all, I mean, there's multiple things you guys have touched on, obviously. Whether America or Canada is better.
Hey, we got plenty of shit, dude. We done talked on forever before she got a chance to talk. I'm a loudmouth. I know you got something to say.
He's still talking.
Hey, that's because I'm trying to egg you on. I'm trying to egg you on, motherfucker. I know you got something to say.
I'm taking my beer.
Okay, so let's start from looks like the last
Scorpio the best, bro. That's great.
Shit that you guys are talking about is World War II and who won. Obviously, that's a factual statement. That's not really an argument.
Well, that was just one of many subjects.
Okay, so then whether America,
she got plenty of options.
Whether America or Canada is better is probably all from the perspective and where you live and who you are and where you're from. That's all a different.
Well, we already said there's no definitive better. There's nobody said anything was better than the other. All we said was if it came down to power versus manpower. I mean, that's all we said.
No, right? We definitely didn't. But think about it though, April, for a second.
Who would win in a war? I think that America would win.
Well, it's manpower versus manpower. If you're a realist, you're a realist. That's why, like I said, if I wake up one day and there's a Chinaman
against Japan,
there's a Chinaman,
and we beat them, and they
no, because I don't give a fuck if that's that scenario.
Okay. So
but if we literally say China or Japan takes all their manpower versus us, Scorp, if you can, for real, think about the numbers and back me up on this shit. China and Japan versus America. I'm serious as fuck. We have no choice but to fucking. We're gonna lose.
Obviously, no. That's not true because America did win. You quickly have to find a way
if
to.
we're talking about manpower versus manpower,
no, you're not. Because then honestly, war is not all about one man versus two men. It's all about your fucking the way that you fight your
war. We don't know the numbers.
So shut up. So if the Americans,
you're right.
If the Americans were,
you're right.
If the Americans were lower in numbers,
they're not of them fist fighting us on an evil plane.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Japan would have won in that instance if that was completely true. To be honest, so the Americans fucking
exactly, Scorp. I know I'm with you on that. We're on the same page. But I'm also just trying to wake up Canada to their situation as well.
We made the numbers even by nuking them, right? So I mean, honestly, another country can do that to us.
And that's me just showing love to the realist out there. Like, I'm with you on that. Manpower and numbers versus numbers, not always is gonna be a winner. At the same, don't need to go to bed yet. I'm just saying, people can touch on what you're touching on too, and then we continue on. But what I'm saying
I feel like if we were to go straight up head to head, like all our resources, all our power, all our men.
Oh, bro, the world would be fucking. The world would be exploding.
China's gonna get whooped. But, and I'm saying this in China's defense, it's not going to be by a massive margin. It's going to be by inches.
But hey, if it was like every hardhead, hey, real shit.
By a lot.
If it came down to that, then if we're going to be honest with ourselves, if it came down to that, then every hardhead on the planet versus every hardhead from every country, doesn't that mean like I'm not going to lose no matter it means how many people I have to lose? If that's what it meant, then the world is going to be non-existent. Then everybody on the planet, the entire Earth is going to fucking get blown up.
I don't know if I'd necessarily say the entire Earth, but a large majority of it, most definitely.
A very small percentage of people would be fucking still alive.
I mean, we got niggas living in fucking Antarctica and shit. They're gonna be chill. But
we don't know where would be safe, right? But exactly, I know exactly what you're saying.
But what I feel like is that if we were to go head to head and it was like all fucking out, everything on the line, fucking like we're gonna fucking go to war. You know, your average American is gonna take out like 2 or 3 fucking Chinese or some shit. That's the unfortunate reality. I'm not trying to take anything away from China, but you know, they're small people.
Well, why do you say that? Because they're so willing to throw their life on the line.
No, he's saying because their physical stature.
There's that, and they're just so.
Are they so willing to throw themselves kamikaze to death?
Physical disadvantage that they're at, just generally speaking. I'm talking stereotypes here. There's such a physical disadvantage.
Damn, so you're talking about as white males?
He's talking about actual stature.
We would lose on our own country.
You're 6 foot versus their 5 foot. Is basically.
We're gonna dominate. We're gonna fucking smash those Chinese. However, there's so many of them. It's only gonna be that like each one of us will take out like 1.5 to 2 of them. But then we got the wild card though. We got to throw in that like a lot of these fucking bum ass kids are wearing skinny jeans and shit. They're fucking millennials.
Little pussies.
They're not even gonna be able to fucking fight.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're not gonna be able to throw their hands. They're not gonna be able to do anything. They're gonna get kung fu.
They're gonna get kung fu.
Motherfucking Chinese are making those kids eat their rice patty.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, right? That's the one thing. I mean, that's the one thing that confuses me, right? It's like America as the American government, we're putting a motherfucking McDonald's on every corner. Which means, our chicks, hear me out. We're putting a motherfucking McDonald's on every fucking one of our corners. our girls and our younger fucking generation females are sprouting tits and getting their periods at such a fucking younger age, where they're looking like grown-ass fucking women at the age of like 16, 17.
They are.
And then our dudes, our fucking men are fucking like becoming
Our
men at
dudes
like
looking just like them, like grown
16, 17. Yeah, bro.
At like fucking age 16.
At the age of 16, these men are looking exactly. These younger fucking kids are looking like men.
I'm like, oh, is that a man or a woman?
Exactly.
And at the same time, those fatties that, and no offense, because I might be thrown in that same category as a fast fooder, you feel me, are literally fucking jumping, running out there and buying a fucking Happy Meal every 5 seconds. They're literally every meal of the day. They're buying a motherfucking.
Let's go real talk here. Real talk. I'm not trying to compliment either one of us or anything. I think if it came down to war, I think guys like you or myself, we're gonna take out 6 or 7 Asians. We're starting to fucking fall to the fucking.
Hey, is that a good KD? Because you still end up dying when all said and done.
I think that I would take out more than you would.
However,
she thinks she would take out more fucking than me.
I have more shooting skills than you do.
I ain't trying to say she would or would.
Physically, I've shot a gun more times than you have. I have more experience than fucking.
You probably haven't shot one more than me, maybe more than a Royal.
If we went to the fairgrounds and had a shooting contest,
I've shot mine.
You don't want to compare. You want to compare it to that? Because we have a chance to prove that.
Yeah, and who won?
What do you mean, who won?
I won. At that shooting
just to give you an idea
on the
of
fairgrounds, who won?
Okay, if that's the case, who wins every time we play any video game we've ever played? Who wins?
You know what? We fucking know.
Me! See what I'm saying?
That's just me.
That's not always true. Sometimes I'm at the fucking top of the boards too, motherfucker. Stop trying to pretend right now.
Have you ever surpassed me?
Yes.
You've surpassed
Yes,
me? How
I
many?
have.
On a what percentage level?
She held it
It's
down.
not about percentage.
Exactly.
Did you ask?
Exactly.
I have surpassed you in a fucking.
You're right.
And
you have.
know what? And if you're gonna wait a second,
on a very
if you're
small
gonna put it in
percentage
this perspective, I don't fucking play as much as you do. So if
Damn
I
true.
play as much
Damn
as you
true.
do,
Damn
maybe
true.
I would be dominating way fucking more than you do.
Maybe.
She got mad swallows, bro.
Maybe. I mean, I did meet her on Halo 2, and I'm not even one to decline or say any bullshit. I literally told myself I didn't know if this was a male or a female. I'm gonna add him as a friend. I'm gonna team him up on Halo. We're gonna kick some shit ass because she did hella good. So I'm gonna say right now, if she played as much as I played, she may whip my fucking ass.
Oh.
And that's just me being. That's me being a realist.
That's fair.
That's me being a realist.
I get that.
You know,
I'm gonna say in real life, outside these games, I challenge anybody that wants to fucking come try to fucking outshoot me, or thinks they put in more time on the range, or more time training, or anything like that. And I'm not taking anything away from fucking April.
Hey, no, that's something to be proud of.
I'm just saying.
That's something to be proud of because at the end, when all said and done, bro, that's preparation.
Well, that's something like
I mean,
my
for
dad would have to challenge you
for
into
something
hunting every
for
year.
something potentially.
Like that,
you feel me? For something potentially, if something devastating ever did happen, you would have that preparation. You would have that upper hand.
Advantage.
Exactly.
I've shot left-handed. I've shot with one hand multiple times. I've shot upside down. I've shot from weird fucking positions and stuff. I'm competent with my firearm.
And
that's
see,
just me, though.
I'm not necessarily on that level, but who's to say, motherfucker, I don't come out and because I have shot in guns before and I know they'll fall off from bullets and shit like that because my uncles.
You automatically have an advantage over some millennial wearing skinny pants.
My great uncles have showed me even with real guns, not just video games, but real guns as well. So I have a little bit of an advantage in other areas from some, like you said.
Over some skinny pants wearing fucking fat. It's gonna be like, oh my god, oh this guy, no. April might be putting it down on you. It sounds like.
Bro, she's had her hunting license. Her dad goes hunting every year, and like I said, that's why I smoke too. I mean, so if you're a dumbass, you're gonna say, nah, I smoke a ton of weed, but this person that's totally sober could never be better than me. You would be a dumbass.
I smoke nothing.
No, but and that's what I'm saying. As a person that does smoke, if you're a person that tries to, and I could even I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong because I may have more reaction time because I tell you right now, there's been situations where this bitch has lost a diamond in the floor in the middle of Walmart, and me as a
not this bitch.
No, not this bitch. A random bitch. I found that shit like, oh, bro, hey, look, diamond right there. Boom, I went and picked it up, gave it to the bitch, you know? So as a stoner, I'm not saying that I have a disadvantage, but at the same time, I'm going to be honest, and my awareness, my reaction time could be a little bit slower than that of a sober individual. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's just me being a fucking, like a person that's like, you know, maybe.
You just never know.
Hey,
Maybe.
You never fucking know.
You know what I'm saying? Challenge me, maybe.
While I was out there and shit, but I can't necessarily say though that I'd be faster now as a completely sober individual.
And we've even talked about this before, motherfucker, and don't bullshit me when we both say that getting older, our reaction time as gamers, you maybe feel like you're a little bit slower.
Absolutely.
And I've heard you say that firsthand. I've heard you say that, and I felt like that as well. So, yeah.
No, absolutely. My draw time is probably, you know, with a fucking...
Bob Hop, love you, bro. Hit that sub button. Werewolves, hit that sub button, bro. For real, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, Squirt, bro. So we both talked about this.
It's still there. I know with confidence for myself anyway, that if a situation confronted me where it was my life versus somebody else's,
yeah,
I'm probably going to come out on top, you know, unless it's some fucking John Wick motherfucker or some shit.
John Wick,
exactly, and that's the thing about it. No, that's real. You know why? Because even if they got the army and all the fucking guns on their side, as a person, and I even feel like this as a person that's had plenty of opportunity to play a variety of different shooters, I feel like, you know, I have the upper hand because from the strategic standpoint, I can think of all these variety of different battles that I've been in. You know what I'm saying? That's like,
absolutely.
They may be here, they may come here, they may try to.
I definitely don't fucking say that I'm the fucking best there ever was. Or
right.
Kind of shit like that at all. I don't want to sound
No,
like
but
that,
from experience playing shooters, you got some advantage from a strategic standpoint.
Sure.
Do you not?
Experience in real life, I've got some strategic standpoint.
Exactly.
You know, I'm just saying, I can hold my own. I have confidence in that.
Exactly.
Some skinny jeans wear a motherfucker that's fucking scared of guns and shit. They ain't gonna hold shit except for their dick.
And no, see, that's another question to yourself. If we're America and we're so strong and mighty, why are we trying to push that off on kids? Why are we trying to make that the trend? Why are we trying to make like rappers and the thing that's the trend and the most popular thing, a dress and shit like that for rappers to wear, like male rappers to wear a dress? Why would they be trying to push that off on our younger
blouses?
Why would they be trying to push that off on our younger motherfuckers?
The blouses.
Blouses.
Exactly. Why are they trying to push that off on our youngers?
What the fuck is that?
Why are they trying to push it on us?
I ain't trying to push nothing on them.
Of course you ain't, motherfucker.
I ain't trying to push shit.
But based off, honestly, when we were growing up, and I was just talking to my girl about this, the 80s and 90s, and even the 60s through the 70s through the 80s, 90s, you know, all that shit. We grew up through all these movies of discriminating on homosexuals and all this shit. And
a
lot of these movies, and I've watched a lot of movies throughout the 80s and 90s, and I can even give examples on that shit, of where they've just, you know, Animal House and various movies have discriminated on homosexuals and this shit and that. And I'm not even a hater on anything like that. I'm just talking about the subject at hand. But what I'm saying is,
they say
whatever they wanted, no matter who they were offending, whatever, just to get a laugh, right? And now, doesn't it appear as if everybody's so fucking offended? Everybody's so, what's the word I'm looking for? Defensive, or so like, I'm the victim.
They are. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the victim. If you look at the world, you look at what is being documented. You look at what type of people are being aired out on the news and shit like that. Just to be honest, I'm just being a realist. We talk about gaming shit most of the time on this channel, but I'm just touching on random shit that really is on some real ass level.
Real life shit now.
Real life shit. Real life shit. How many fucking people are acting like the victim nowadays? Are you the fucking victim? Because if you're the victim, you might be the problem. Because if you're the victim and you feel like nobody else on the planet has suffered something worse than you, bro, then damn. Like, I'm sorry that you went through that. Because it must be some real bad shit. For real. Yeah. If someone feels like they done went through some shit that's worse than anybody else on the planet, and they feel like they got it so fucking bad, then they must have really suffered some fucked up shit. And I love you. Shout out to the channel. Give a sub and shit. We're here every week. And I'm sorry that you went through that. But on some real shit, you have to know that somebody done went through some shit that was worse than you. You have to know that. If you don't feel like what you've gone through and what you suffered through and what you haven't yet suffered through is what God is, what your life plan is. Not even God necessarily, but what your life plan is, and that's what you're supposed to have strength over. Then bro, like, you got a lot to learn, because I'm gonna tell you right now, anything that you've suffered from, anything that you've yet to suffer from right now, like, that's something that's gonna strengthen you. That's something that's gonna make you a lot stronger than what you are right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just me telling you where I'm coming from. Oh, you got a black cat?
That black cat, though.
Hell yeah, he's just kicking it.
Davis just chills, and this is Grizzy. He's hella big, dude.
Carice Deuce. Appreciate you. What's up, what's up? Hit that sub button. Yeah, dude, this motherfucker right here, she found this son of a gun. This little relaxing ass son of a gun right here.
This is the big motherfucker.
This boy right here, outside, next to the dumpster when he was like not even a week old.
No, he was a little older than that. He had his eyes open. He was like 4 weeks old.
Like 2 weeks old?
He was 4 weeks old.
Whatever. He was wandering around like, I'm about to get ran over and I don't know what to protect myself from. This motherfucker was hella small. To the point where I'm not even fronting.
We had to bottle feed him for a little bit.
Hey, this motherfucker was this small sitting on my shoulder. As a motherfucker that's got a little baby ass, cute ass animal on his shoulder, that's literally like 2 to 4 inches. Nah, not 2, I'm not gonna lie. It was like 4 inches to 5 inches small on your shoulder. You're like, oh, this is the cutest little son of a gun. Oh my gosh, this fool's so cute. And then you buy you some brand new couches. Yeah, exactly, you son of a gun. Hey, we buy some brand new fucking couches. We spend a nice rack on our shit, whatever the fuck. This little bastard decides I'm not declawed. I'm about to dig my claws in some shit. Yeah. Hey, check it out. I'm about to dig my claws in some shit. Feel me? Like a big ass dog. This motherfucker's like a big ass lion. He don't give a fuck who you are. If you walk up in this shit with some weird shoes on, guess what? He about to He don't give a fuck. He's gonna attack you. He's gonna attack you in this bitch. You know why? Because he's the lion. This little bastard, he was raised in the wilderness. You feel me? he was born as a feral cat. This son of a gun up here, the white one,
he's more feral than
he's more feral, and he'll hiss at you, which might scare most people away. But if you go to pet him, he's the nicest motherfucker. He's the nicest. If you go to pet his ass, he's the nicest motherfucker, bro. He ain't even gonna fuck with you.
He's like 2 times the size as Davis. I don't know if you can see that, but he is
exactly. Look at how much bigger he is when he stands up.
He's big.
Yeah, that fool trying to hiss at me, I'll be grabbing him by the back of his neck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So anyway,
he's like a dog size.
This fool's like he's feral, but he ain't like, he's already been in the house. He's like, I've been here before any cat. I'm the lion, bitch, and he done already made his case proven to him
Yeah, he's just chilling right now.
and to her. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm the lion in this bitch.
She's just like, what?
And then he's like, you know what? I'm the second male in this shit. And then the other girl's like, you know what? Leave me the fuck alone. But she's hella cool to all the adults and everybody.
She's just chilling.
We got him a nice. I'm not even gonna front, like a nice 5 foot or so. Cat tree over here on the right hand side, man. They all got their own little cubbies. They all like to kick it on the top and shit. They got their little 5 foot cat tree. So they're living it up. They're living it up. But at the same time, man, they try to fuck your couch up, all the shit. So when you get a pet, you gotta think to yourself, like, do I have nice shit? Is this cat gonna fuck some shit up?
Bro, you think these fucking Amazon parrots I got fucking are any more lenient? You let one of these motherfuckers out the cage, you gotta be like, oh shit, he's gonna chew something up. So.
Exactly.
Oh, he's getting on my windowsill right now. He's gotta chew something.
Bro, he's getting on the windowsill, he's opening the blinds, it's putting that hot ass sun on my TV, gonna put a burn on it.
Right? I was like, oh, is this motherfucker eating my fucking PlayStation cable right now? What's up?
Exactly.
Oh, he's eating the fucking PlayStation system itself? What's happening?
Damn, you got a vicious ass fucking animal, dude.
Hey, bro, you got a fucking gremlin or some shit. You gotta. Us old heads know what a gremlin is, bro.
You got a goat. You got a fucking goat in your house.
If you got
Amazon parents don't fuck around. They're like, yo, I'm green.
If you got one of those consoles, you feel me, that gets eaten by some shit, you know you got a gremlin in your house. It's not even a cat. It's not a dog. That's a fucking gremlin.
It looked like he was good before, though. I was like, no, dude. Get off that. That's a PlayStation Pro.
Bro, crazy shit, bro. When I was fucking, it was around the time the Gremlins came out, man. I was at my fucking, this house that was all broken down and shit. And it was this mani-ass, like, tomato bug. Has anybody ever seen a fucking tomato bug?
Dude, they're giant caterpillars.
Do you know what a
tomato bug is?
You seen it? Hey, have you seen what a tomato bug is?
They're giant caterpillars. They're like fucking huge caterpillars. They're fucking huge.
Those motherfuckers are scary as fuck, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I seen that motherfucking
I was blown away by how big they are.
What the
My
fuck
dad
is
was
that?
like, we need to find the fucking tomato bug.
The fuck is a tomato bug?
It's a fucking giant
what the fuck
caterpillar.
is that?
It's a giant. It's just
You
a
never
giant.
heard of that?
It's just a caterpillar that's hella big.
Bro, it's hella big, dude.
It's a caterpillar that's hella
look
big.
Look up
Like
tomato bug.
Not
I
just
like
the
big fucking bugs.
Dude.
Fuck that. Hell no.
Look up tomato bug, motherfucker.
I wonder if it even comes
I
up
don't
with
even know if I want to see it.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
It's just a giant caterpillar. It's just a
Like,
big
do I
ass.
really though?
Yeah, man.
It's
I don't like
huge.
bugs, dude.
You can't see how big. You can't even tell how big it is, obviously, by a picture. It's fucking
Yeah.
big. You
Oh,
haven't seen it on
look.
somebody's hand. See yet? My dad was like, "Oh, we gotta find this
Nah,
tomato bug."
for whatever reason, that shit looked scary as fuck when I was young. Like, that shit
Because
looks...
it's huge.
That's the biggest fucking bug, right? That you just probably think to yourself, I don't know what
Look
I
at how
thought at
big
the
that
time.
thing is on that guy's hand.
Ugh, it's like a moth. The fuck?
No, did you see the worm shit?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what's crazy, right? It's like she said, like a caterpillar, but it turns into a motherfucking moth type
It's got a
bug
bunch of white
shit.
stuff on its back. What the fuck is this?
Exactly.
Cocoons of parasitic wasps. What the fuck? Man, hell no. The fuck is this? Oh my god. Hell no.
Right?
I don't care if it didn't have the fucking wasps. I'm not down, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
like that shit. I like that shit.
That shit's some other
They're big too,
shit.
huh? How big are they?
I don't even know, bro. I know that shit look
Tomato
big.
horn one.
Should look
No,
big
they're
as
big.
fuck.
They're big. There's like a good size to your hand. Bigger than
Oh
your
man,
finger.
hell no.
Bigger than your finger.
Man,
Yeah, bro.
hell no.
A grown man's finger.
Hell no. I
Yeah,
got
dude,
sausage
they're big.
fingers. I don't want that shit.
They're fucking huge,
Fucking
dude.
move away from me.
It's surprising because I remember when my dad had a garden. He's like, we need to find the fucking tomato bug that's eating all the tomatoes. And then we were looking for it. We're looking for these little caterpillars. And one of my cousins found it, dude. It was fucking
Gross.
a big ass fucking
Kill that
tomato bug.
motherfucker?
I don't know what he did with it. I don't know what my dad did with it.
Fuck, I killed that motherfucker.
Yeah. You don't know what he did with it because he cares about your feelings and he knows that you probably care about bugs, but he went out back and he fucking cut its head off.
Yeah, it's like, let me keep it around for a while.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm gonna take it over here. I'm gonna take care of it. We're gonna move it. Smash that motherfucker.
Fucking hey, dude, fuck that. Hell no.
Eating all your fucking plants and shit.
I'm not down with fucking bugs, dude.
Alright,
drop a
it's
line.
time to fucking kill this stream for tonight.
Man. Oh, look at this fucking XCA.
Jordan, what's up? Hit that sub button, man. But yeah, you want to kill it, baby? Go ahead.
So yeah, you guys, you know, it's getting late. It's about that time. We're gonna shut the stream off for now, but we'll be on next Friday. Yes, Scorp, it's time. I know. I know it's time, but it's, you know, we'll be on next Friday for sure. Whatever, we'll try to get on before then or whatever. Next Friday. Everybody have a good night. Hit that sub button. Hit that like. You know, hit us up.
Straight butt.